When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Holy corn. Holy corn. So it's Munky's 7-string signature model. Oh, welcome, by the way. Sorry, Manna. That was so deep. So deep. Got me changing my political views. Welcome to the channel. 7 strings. Fat 7 strings. 7 strings, then tuned down a whole step for maximum just dirge. 1 string dirge. Who needs chords anymore? Well, you have corns.
Geography teachers still wear chords.
They do. But it's part of the uniform. So, Munky has decided to lavish his signature model with no knobs, only 2 pickups, and a non-matching headstock, which I think is pretty rad. Okay, looks a little bit unusual, but that's what you're after with this particular model. So, kind of feels like it's based on a universe. So we've got basswood body, we've got the Blaze pickups in there, which are really, really cool. Tell you what's dead weird, the fact that he's gone for a single coil front pickup. So you get quite a nice, clean tone. Which is awesome. Especially with that extended range. But just be careful you don't play more strings than you think you need to, because that happens. So, awesome sound, especially for a guy like me who never plays 7s. It's nice to occasionally just get on one just to give yourself all that chug nastiness. So, front pickup gives us the Blaze single coil. Really usable.
Incredibly clean.
Incredibly clean.
Incredibly clean for such a metal machine.
So yeah, if you want one of them, order below. The next one, I think, and I'll put the documentation around my face somewhere, I think it's a split and a front. I don't think it's both.
Ha! Gay!
So yeah, who needs a bass player when you've got an 7-string A-tune guitar? I do, because I don't play 7-string. And then you've got the Blaze humbucker, which is awesome, man. And even with your lead tones, it's super clean. So it's one of my favorite pickups of the old gems, the black gem. Very similar livery to this, actually, including the way the input works. Very similar to a gem. I like the whole Blaze thing that they had on that gem DBK. This is kind of copied that. So Munky was totally into Universes. One of the first guitars he had, well, definitely the first 7-string he had was a Universe. Loved it. Ended up being endorsed by Ibanez, obviously, and then using them for eternity until he released the Apex200 and then the Apex20. The Apex200 is pretty much the same, man, just made in a slightly different place. That's about it. I think you get like a kind of grey finish on the Apex200. But it's kind of like the signature models in the Ibanez range. At the minute you get the 2000s and then the 200s and the 20s. And the great guitars, the premium gems are pretty much up there. And this feels really, really close to the Universe. Obviously this is a fixed bridge with the Gibraltar bridge. So the tuning stability is a little bit better, especially if you don't need a whammy. Plus the fact that Munky uses a lot of drop A and then he's using drop B tunings or kind of standard tuning with a low B and then drop, what would it be, drop D tuning, so a whole step lower with a low A string. It's very cool that he can just kind of not have to worry about a trem system. So clean tones really, really usable. Metal tones, so let's kick in the grunge and we'll go through the pickups again. So I'll start with the neck. All of the gain is coming from the IRT Studio into the IRT 110 and 112 cab. Just a close mic with an SM57. So let's see what the bridge sounds like. Oh, sorry, the neck. Move into the middle position, which is either both or one of them split, but look around somewhere. Bridge. Metal to the core. What we could do also is I could take that A and drop G. So now I'm in like a standard, like I'm in a filthy tuning. But if you listen to this, man, wash.
I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Yeah, so super metal, brutal metal. So nice sevens for me are normally just an addition to just notey stuff. So B would be just an addition to a B kind of scale. So to play it with like groove and riffs, which is a lot of fun. So if you're in sevens, it's nice, it's cheap as well for a fully fledged 7-string. It's cheap. There's nothing to say. You know what I mean? You can't argue. 3-piece neck, lovely, 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 lovely. I like this matte finish as well. So yeah, go and check one out, man. They're a lot of fun. See you next time.
Are you ready? Time to say that.